We don't know.
Yeah.
Are we live?
Yep.
All right. Good evening, folks. Thanks for joining us on your Friday night. I don't know how many people are watching, but hopefully at least some are chiming in. We're at Bloomington Ice Garden. I'm told we're on Rink 1. There's some renovations going on here. This is a nice facility. We got good vantage point. Hopefully we'll be able to bring a good broadcast and audio. Thanks to Nate for taking the helm this morning. I had to pay the bills, so appreciate him doing that. He mentioned I was over at the Packers facility trying to fix the Packers offense. Probably get fired from that job too, but we'll see how that goes. But we've got Shakopee and B2 Purple CC going to go head-to-head here in the second game of the Bloomington tournament. 13 minutes on the clock. Bloomington Ice Garden. Shakopee in white. The boys in black. I think the announcing helps when they're in black because it is very hard to see the numbers and stuff. We still don't have all jerseys, but we'll get everything sorted out. Let's get it on. Patton on the draw. Pearson to his right. Levi Jorgensen to his left. Comes back to Klein. He ends it up off the boards. Shakopee sends it in offside. We get a 7-second offside. Same personnel for CC and Shakopee. 8 seconds, pardon me, off the clock there. We're gonna bring that back out to center ice. Patton on the draw. We'll reset. Stalemate at the dot. Shakopee sends it into their own end. Number 37 will chase, and it will be Patton after him. He turns, fans on a pass attempt, caught up in the skates. Patton out to Klein. Klein bangs it back down into the corner, ends up behind the Shakopee net. That's Jorgensen sending it back the other way. Pearson now will chase. Sent out to the point. Waite keeps it in. Pearson sends it down. His dump attempt is blocked and ends up on Waite's stick in his own end. Waite flips it up. Shakopee has it at their own blue line. Cross-ice pass. Ricochets off the boards. Waite with it. Waite's hassled from behind and taken down. Sayer with it now. He gets ahead of steam, comes out across the blue line. Now red line, gonna blow by 41. Sayer rips one. Nice pad save there by Shakopee. Chipped in by Cambites. Cambites loses it in his skates. Regathered by Shakopee, comes out towards Rucker. Rucker bangs it off the board. That's Biller. He tries on a shot. It's blocked. Cambites back after the back check. Nice check there. Link will chase it. Icing waved off. Link will grab it behind the goal line. He's on his backhand and hassled. Up towards Biller, up off the boards and out into center ice. 25 with it. Sayer hassles him. Biller after it. Chops at it. Drives it ahead. It's up off the glass. Biller tries to help now. Nice body there. Sent in. Link of Sayer's stick. Cam bites after it. Now behind the net. Into the near corner. Rucker after it. Rucker. He hassles Shakopee. Shakopee fires one off. Ricochets behind the net. Number 6, right out front. Ooh. Point blank shot. Didn't get much on it, but kind of fooled Vickerman. And just got underneath his right pad. And Shakopee draws first blood. 10:57 to go here. First period. Shakopee 1-0. We'll try to keep the scoreboard updated. Sometimes forget. Shoot us a text if we do. 1-0 Shakopee. We're a couple minutes in here. There's a discussion here down at the red line here by the referees. Vickerman was pleading some kind of case. I don't know if he thought he was interfered with, but looked like a clean goal to me. But I'm way up here in the rafters. Maybe they're talking about who had the goal. Oh, they're calling no goal. They're going to go explain this to the bench. No goal. This is kind of fun to take a goal off the board. I don't know if I've done that. That's fun when it's not yours. So it looks like we're going to remain 0-0 here. They're going to bring the face-off down and left. I don't know what the call is here, but hey, we'll take it. Vickerman pleaded a pretty good case there, it sounds like. I like it. This will be Jones on the face-off dot. He's got Johnson with him on his right, Davey out there. Johnson pushes it forward. He cuts inside now. Tries to move it ahead. Good back check there by Shakopee. Popped ahead. Ends up on, we'll get the defenseman here in a second. That's Morella back there and Allen. Johnson's has it. He's looking for somewhere to go. He loses the handle. Allen pops it forward out to mid-ice. That's offsides. Let us know if you can or can't hear us. The audio, video, good, bad, otherwise. I thought things were pretty good this morning. We've got a pretty good vantage point. This will be the Patton line. Pearson and Jorgensen with him. Jorgensen in his skates, up off the boards. Patton on the back check. Throws his shoulder. Centering pass right through the crease. That's Pearson. Popped it out. Gets it up to Patton. Patton up towards Jorgensen. Ricochets off the stick. He gets the loose change. Up off the boards. Goes past Allen. Now Morella has it. Morella sends one to Patton. He loses the handle. Ends back up on Morella's stick. Morella looking for somewhere to go. Up off the boards. Pearson chases. Now back behind the net. Morella after it. Morella turns. Has it stolen. Slot pass. In on Vickerman. Steers it into the corner. Patton after it. Battle for it here down in the near corner. That's Morella. Sends it up towards Pearson. It's intercepted. Backhand pass. Shot. Save. Good job there by Allen clearing out the trash. Morella now after it. Good attempt there by Shakopee. It up towards Jorgensen. Up off the boards. Can't get it out. Turnover there at the blue line. Jorgensen finally gets it out to mid-ice. Shakopee controls. Pearson's after it. He gets blown by. 25 comes in tight. Top shelf shot. That one will count. That one will count, unfortunately. So it's 1-0 Shakopee. We're just over 9 minutes to go here, first period. 25 turned on the Jets and went around a couple CC boys and buried it. Top shelf, glove side. Sayer. Got Cambites with him now. He has it. Brings it in across the blue line. Sent in wide right. That's Biller over here. Near boards. Klein will challenge. Bodies up. Here comes number 9. Sent in off of Vickerman. He doesn't know where it's at. Nice stop. Klein. Sends it up off the board. Biller has it. Backhand over to Sayer. Sayer with it. He drives past 70. Ref a little bit of interference there. Sayer. Oh! Had Cambites just off the far post and they couldn't bang it home. Shakopee without a stick. Puck comes across the slot. Ends up on the near boards, now in the near corner. That's Cambites. Now Biller and Sayer are after it. Good breakout there by Shakopee. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Klein. Klein tries to bang it out and ends up on Waite's stick. Waite up to Cambites. He backhands it over the blue line. Sent in down deep. That should be an icing. We'll get a face-off down in the Shakopee end. It's 1-0 Shakopee. We had one early goal for Shakopee waved off. Reason unclear. 8 minutes to go first period. Bloomington Ice Garden. Second game of our Bloomington tournament here. Jones is lying out there, so Davey and Johnson with him. Rucker and Link on the blue line. Wins the draw. Rucker rips one. Oh, nice tip by Jones. Gloved down by the Shakopee goaltender. We've got one female referee. She'll drop the puck. Her male counterpart out at the blue line. Jones on the draw. Shakopee backs out, now back in. Another win for Jones. Ripped in, pad save. Shakopee. Nice shot there by Rucker. Low and hard. That's Link turning towards the boards. Up off a ricocheted stick. battling for it again, sent back down behind the net. Rucker bangs it up off the boards towards Davey. Davey just out of his reach. He gets it back, though. Link challenges, ends up in the near corner. That's Rucker up to Davey. Shakopee on a big forecheck here. Johnson gets the loose puck. Looking for somewhere to go, finds Jones. Jones has it poked away. Johnson tries to chip it forward. Sent across the ice towards Davey. Davey brings it across the blue line. Cuts inside. He's got a shot here. Oh, tries to wind up. Jones. Oh, wide left. Link now out at the point. Link fires one in. Pad save. Covered up. Good line. Good shift there by the Jones line. We'll get our female referee to drop the puck to the left of the Shakopee goaltender. It'll be Patton's line out there. Allen and Morella on the blue line. Pat wins the draw right out to Allen. Shot! Oh, yes! What a play. An awesome face-off right out to Allen. One-timed it in. Rebound shot. I don't know who buried it there. I think it was Pat who buried it. A nice rebound, beautiful shot, face off the whole kit and caboodle there. It's 1-1. Beautiful play there by the Patton line with some help on the blue line. Face off comes back to 64 up in the skates of Jorgensen. Cross ice pass. Pearson tries to chip it back. We've got some loose equipment out on the ice. Watch out! Oh! Allen challenges into deep into CCN, 64. That cat's probably taller than I am, 64. Allen tries to throw some weight around. Watch out, they're buzzing here, boys. Watch out. 25 gets his second goal of the night. So quick reaction from Shakopee on that. They just had a furious attack in the offensive end, and they couldn't get control of the puck and get it out. So it's 2-1 Shakopee. 6:20 to go, first period. We're in Bloomington. Sayre. On the draw, comes to the near boards. Out to Cambites. Cambites tries to send it to Sayre, bumps it into the Shakopee end. 64 sends it all the way around. Klein will regather in his own end. He reverses. Looking for Sayre. Battles for it here along the boards. Comes out with it. Cross ice pass to Cambites. Cambites sends it to Biller. Just off his backhand, and he's hassled. Loose puck out front. Cleared by Shakopee. Out to Klein now. Klein has... They're going to get Biller, I think, for a rough. So Biller will sit for 2. 5:38 to go in the first period. 2-1 Shakopee. Face-off will come down to the left of Vickerman. It'll be Jones taking the draw. He's got Johnson out there with him. Face-off, won by Shakopee. Up into the skates. Johnson will chase. Throws a shoulder. Nice job there. Gets it out to mid-ice. Well done by Huddy. Cross-ice pass for Shakopee. Shakopee into the CCN. Centering pass. Watch out. Tipped up into the netting. 5:20 to go here, first period. It is 2-1 Shakopee. We had an early goal reversed from Shakopee. This line, you got to be careful. This 25's got 2 goals, I think, so far. Nice job there by Jones. He chips it out of the zone up towards Johnson. There'll be a race for it. Johnson swats at it, ends up down into the Shakopee blue line. Shakopee sends it in. Back up out by, I got to get all the numbers here. Sent in, wide right. That's Rucker and Link back on the blue line for CC. Sent in, off of Rucker's shin pad, into the near corner. He gets crunched into the boards. Good stick there. 25, somebody needs to lay this kid out. He's been a problem. Nice play there by Shakopee, sending it out into their own end. Shakopee loses a handle. Sent back out up towards Jorgensen. Here comes Shakopee. 40 seconds left on the penalty here for Biller. Morella will chase down into the far corner. Nice hit there. He took a little tumble. Sayer up off the boards. Can't get it out. Kept in by... Shot wide, and I think that's Allen who got it out. We'll get an ice. That's no problem. Just under 4 minutes to go, first period. There's 20 seconds left on the Biller infraction. It's 2-1 Shakopee. We're not getting shots on goal tallied on the board, so I can't tell you, but it's been pretty even. Shakopee seems to have one kind of top line that's done the damage. Other than that, we've been pretty able to handle him. Shot, nice save by Vickerman, and he covers up. Good rebound control there. 15 seconds left on the Biller penalty. This number 64 here out at the right point for Shakopee, I think, is over 6 foot tall. 35 will take the draw. Sayer, they win it. Ripped in by Shakopee. Nice pad save there by Vickerman. Chopped out. Sayer just over his stick. Cleared in. Morella is battling for it. Sayer comes back in to help. Sayer tries to go up the boards. Biller now back out of the box. We're full strength, 5-on-5. Up into the boards. Allen's got a little time. He spins in his own end. Looks to go up off the boards. Finds Jorgensen. Jorgensen over to Biller. Biller with Morella to his right. Morella has it now. Morella fires a snapper in. Glove saved by Shakopee. So we're full strength. 3:19 to go, first period. 2-1 Shakopee. Should get the lines here straightened back out. It's been a little shuffling over the last week or so. We got Sayer, Cam Bites, and Biller out there again. Sayer will take the draw. Klein and Waite on the blue line. Sayer. Stalemate at the line. Shakopee breaks it out. Yeah, good job getting the body on that 25. That's a kid they're going to have to watch the rest of the game. He's their playmaker. Waite sends it up. That Sayer tries to go cross ice. Stolen by 6 through Sayer's skates. Under Cam Bite's stick. Waite bangs it up off the boards. Chopped ahead. That's Cam Bites with it. Cam Bites cuts inside. Crosses the blue line. Has Biller with him. They get tangled up. Nice stick there by Klein. Jones chases. Waite backs up. Throws a stick in there. Nice clear there by Klein. Sent in. Ripped in by 37 off the far post. That'll make it 3-1 Shakopee. That was just a bullet right off the inside right post. 3-1 Shakopee. We're under 2.5 to go here. Jones line out there. Davey and Johnson on the front line. Long way to go here. Jones will take the draw. Jones wins it. Comes back towards Rucker. Rucker gathers in his own end. Up off the boards. Ends up out at mid-ice. Johnson will chase. He pokes a stick in there. Jones tries to help. Rucker will regather behind Vickerman now. Setting up the breakout. Johnson has it on his backhand. Flips it back up into the netting. We're going to get a... They want a full new puck here. 2:06 to go. 3-1 Shakopee. Jones will take the faceoff. Female referee dropping it. Ends up out at mid-ice. 64 finds 24. 24 finds 5. Sent in on Vickerman. He steers it behind the net. Tipped away by... There's Johnson. Johnson now. He gets muscled by 64. Cut inside. Lake keeps it in. Top of the circles. Rips one in. Wide right. Good check there by Davey. Puck ends up down in the high slot. That's Johnson. He's got a shot. Glove save, Shakopee. Ends up in the near corner. Shakopee skates it up. Into the skates of Jones. 24 has it to Shakopee. Ends up into the far corner. Link will chase. Little time. Loses the handle. Johnson has it. Johnson off of Jones' skates. This is Rucker after it in his own end. Bangs it into the shin pads of Shakopee. That's Link. Link sends it up the boards. Ricochets off of Pearson. Ends up at mid-ice. Past Pearson. No icing. Rucker will grab it. Sends it around the boards. Ends up on the far dasher. Wrap around. Shakopee. This is 25 again, causing problems. Jorgensen. Sent up out of the zone. Pearson will give chase. 37 gathers near his top of the circles, up off the boards. I can't see the little scramble forward here in the high slot. We're going to get a rough, I think, on Shakopee. Okay. 15 and a couple ticks to go. First period, 3-1 Shakopee. Shakopee's going to sit. I think they're going to get a rough here, maybe. Rough. 37. We'll get the Sayre line out there. Actually, we're not going to get the Sayre line. We're going to get the first power play unit out there. Morella, Sayre, Jones, Klein, and Allen. Comes around to the near boards. Klein has it. Klein walks it across. Sends one in. Loose puck. Good shot there by Klein. Female ref giving number 64 some instructions. Face off just to the left of the Shakopee goaltender. Sayre will take it. Morella behind him with Klein behind him. Drives it forward. We're going to get the end of the period. Shakopee came to play. It's 3-1. Pretty evenly played period. We're going to get 1:45 left on that penalty for 37. We're going to take a quick break. Let us know if there are any issues, audio, video, otherwise. We'll see you back here in about a minute. All right, so we're back. Second period. They haven't changed the scoreboard clock, but I did change our clock, so we're ahead of the game here. So first power play unit out there, Jones, Sayre, and Morella with Klein and Allen. We'll see if we can't get this deficit knocked down here. Sayre on the draw. Female referee to drop it. Talking to 5 or 6. Sent ahead by Sayre. Clearing pass. Oh my gosh, Sayre had a golden opportunity with a great pass from Jones. Sent back in, tipped. Loose puck. Oh no. They're going to take both of them. So it'll be 4 on. This is kind of going to be interesting here. Sayre drew a call here. 41 and Sayre got into a little pushing match, and female referee was having none of it. So she sent them both to the box. They're going to keep it 5 on 4 because they're offsetting. Patton on the draw. Comes over to Jones. Chopped out by Shakopee, ends up into the CCN. Allen will chase. So Patton replaces Sayer on the power play unit here. Cut inside. That's Allen with it. Doing some fancy moves. Jones tips it into the Shakopee end, ends up behind the goal line. Jones will chase in his skates. Now up off the boards. That's Morella. Morella looking for somewhere to go, finds Allen. Allen, he gets it stolen. 5 will chase 5. Shot wide left, ends up off the boards. Loses the handle. This is Morella with it. Morella brings it in down deep. Shot up into the Shakopee goaltender's mitt. We're still 5-on-4. Good to hear the audio and videos. Okay, let us know if that changes. We're under 12 minutes to go. They don't have the period changed on the board. I'm pretty sure we do, though. 43 seconds left on the initial Shakopee infraction. Johnson will take the draw. Johnson, stalemate at the dot. Spiller trying to pop it out. Rucker actually keeps it in. That was amazing. Cambites will chase. Jason number 64 comes out to Link. Link rips one in. Right pad save for Shakopee. 6 sends it back to 64. Up off the back of the net. That's Cambites. Cambites battling for it. He's all down. Biller tries to help. Sent the length of the ice. It'll be an icing. 11:26 to go. We're second period. It's 3-1 Shakopee. We did have an early goal from Shakopee taken off the board. Reason unclear, but we were happy to accept. Johnson will be on the dot with Cambites and Biller out there. Link and Rucker. Johnson, draw. Spins. Comes out with it. 6 sends it up off the glass. That'll end up in the CCN. Link has it. Penalty expires. It's full strength, 5-on-5, both sides. Sayer and that other cat will sit for a little while longer, but we are full strength. Johnson with it. He spins in his own end, sends it back off the backboard, comes towards Cambite's side. Sent back in by Shakopee. Rucker fakes go in one way, comes back the other, up towards Biller. Biller sends it out into the neutral zone. Shakopee in their own end. Backhands it up into the neutral ice. Shakopee dumps and chases. This will be Link. 6 chases him. He evades that pressure. Up off the boards. Sent back in. Steered into the near corner. 6. Here comes Biller. Biller goes against big 64. He pokes it away. Jones tips it. This is Link with it. Drives it in wide. Goes around 37. Looking for a centering pass. Just nobody home. This is number 5. He's another good skater. We got to watch out here. That's Davey trying to back up. He takes a tumble into the boards, loses his twig. Allen after it now. Fired wide right. Up off the boards. That's Link sends it forward. Davey and Jones combined. Back to Klein now. 9:42 to go here. Back off of Jones' stick. Watch out. 25 sends it to 24. Nice block there by Klein. He doesn't know he has it. Nice play there by Klein. That was a point-blank shot. 64 with it. Sends it wide ice. Now, Klein has it. Sent up towards Davey, but past him. 64 with it at his own blue line. Cross ice pass to 55. 55 walks it in, top of the circles. Nice tip there. That's Jorgensen getting hassled. That's Davey with it. 64 fell down. Now Jones, centering pass off of Davey's skates. Shakopee will just take the whistle. 8:53 to go here. Second period. They did change it on the clock. Now they're up to speed. Shakopee's got a little bit of a thin bench. They're probably running 2 and some change lines. We've definitely got a little heavier bench. That's Patton on the draw. He's out there with Cambites And Pearson to his right. We got another puck out of the rink here. Mr. Jones sends it back in so we can keep playing. 8:47 to go, Patton on the draw. Pearson chases behind the net. Here comes Shakopee across the red line. Fired in on Vickerman, ends up out near the near boards. Patton has it. Looks to find Pearson just out of his reach. That'll be nice. Kind of a bullet of a pass just out of Pearson's reach. We'll get a face-off to the left of Vickerman. 8:23 to go here, second period. 3-1, Shakopee so far. They may start to tire out here. As I said, their bench is a little thin. Sayer. Puck pops behind the net, and Rucker will chase into the far corner. He loses his stick. That's Sayer. Goes cross ice to Cambites. Cambites drives across the red line. Tries to send it over to Sayer. Ends up into the far corner. He's going to go in like a wrecking ball. Billard tries to help. Goes past his stick. Off the Shakopee skate. Billard turns. Tries to find Sayer. And sent back in down deep. Link will gather. Shakopee is on a change, so Cambites has got some time. Chops it into the middle. Sent ahead by Sayer. Tries to get his own chip. Loses his stick. Billard. Sayer sticks out there. Nice play there by Rucker. Rucker chops it out to mid-ice. 64 dumps it in. They're going to call that no icing. Link. Hassled by 6, sends it up the boards to Billard. Billard, nice break out there. Sent over to Cambites. Cambites. That was Jones with him. Cambites sends it in down deep. That'll be a shot on net. Shakopee will play it. Just over 7 minutes to go, second period. 3-1 Shakopee. Here comes Shakopee across the red line. Johnson throws some weight around. 37 goes through it. Johnson cuts in his own corner, loses the puck. Luckily covered up by Vickerman. Johnson lost a handle on a turnaround there. Ended up in Vickerman's pads, and he covered it up. 6:51 to go here. 3-1 Shakopee. It'll be Jones on the draw. Jones. Shakopee wins it out to 64. He sends it in down into the far corner. Klein backhands it towards Davies' side. Battle for it here along the near far boards. Walked in by Shakopee. A lot of traffic. Waite comes out with it, sends it to Johnson. Johnson goes cross ice. Finds Davey. Davey brings it into the Shakopee end. Hash marks. Turns it around behind the net. Shakopee on the breakout. Number 5 with it. Jones pokes at it. Comes out to 24. 24 is going to try to cut inside. Will not have it. Klein will not have it. Klein with it now. Klein. Battle for it here along the near boards. 64 with it. Long pass up to 5. Klein regathers in his own end. He's going to turn. He's got Johnson here on the near board. Sends it to him. Johnson loses the handle. Waite gets it out of the zone. CC will chase. That's an icing. Little bit of a disjointed shift there. Some uncertainty about what to do with the puck, but we'll get a line change here. I'm still hoping Shakopee tuckers out. We'll see. Patton will be out there with Jorgensen and Pearson, Allen, and Morella. Shakopee wins the draw, ends up behind their net. This is Jorgensen after it. Cross-ice pass off of Shakopee's stick. That's Morella with it. Morella looking for somewhere to go. Up into the Shakopee bench. They're going to bring that back all the way into the CC end. It'll be to the right of Vickerman. Same personnel. CC Bench's argument went off a red player, white player. It went off his arm. Allen is right, but the referee is not going to listen. They usually don't, even though the bench is correct. Patton on the draw. One over to Pearson. Stolen by 55. Centering pass, sent ahead. Pearson to Patton. Patton turns on the Jets. He's hassled by 55 from behind. Drives forward. Nice play there. Jorgensen will help. Throws his shoulder. Yeah, Patton just absolutely hammered that guy. What a hit. Love it. Nice save there. This is Allen. Circles back behind Vickerman's net. Off of Pearson's stick. Nice play there. Sent over towards Jorgensen. This is Jorgensen crossing the blue line. Cuts wide. Fires one in into the glove of the Shakopee goaltender. What a hit by Patton. Absolutely laid the hammer here along the near boards. Glad Shakopee's boys okay. Still 3-1. Haven't had a goal here for a little while. It's 4:34 to go here, second period. Sayers line's out there. Cam Beitson, Biller with him. And Link on the point. He pinches in. Puck pops to the boards. Cam Bites tries to get it. It comes out to Link. Link looks for somewhere to go. Sends it in down deep. Will chase. Full-on chase. Biller after it. He gets there almost first. That's Rucker popping it forward. Kept in by Rucker again. Biller chases. Kept in again. Little ping pong match here. Comes out to the blue line for CC. That's sent ahead by Link over Biller's stick. Shakopee goes D-to-D off 64's skate. He chops it forward. Sayer hassles him. Cam Bites has it. Takes a little bump. Shakopee. This is Rucker. Chops it forward. Biller gets it out of the zone nicely. Good battle there at the blue line. Ooh. Biller now tries. That's Cam Bites tries to get it in, and 6 regathers. 64 now has it. I've got a feeling these guys might tucker out. We'll see. Here comes Shakopee, set wide in right. Cam Bites has it. Sent back to Link. Link sends it around the far side. Biller will chase. Rucker now. Battle for it. Cross ice, cup up towards Cam Bites. It'll Cam Bites against 64. That's no icing. Cam Bites chases from behind, sent up along the boards. That's Jones. Cam Bites gets a stick lifted. Davey's out there to help. Battle for it here. Klein wins it. Into the skates of the Shakopee defender, up off the boards. Klein can't keep it in. That's Waite. Does a little dance at the blue line. Takes it in. Shakopee intercepts. Jones wants to lay some hammer. That's Davey going in wide right. Sends it in down deep. We're under 2.5 to go here. Second period, 3-1 Shakopee. Bloomington Ice Garden. Here comes 24. 24 and 25. This is their damage line. That's who's done the damage tonight. Waite. Nice move there. Oh boy, turnover. Nice save there by Vickerman. Got to keep this 24-25 line for Shakopee in line because they have done the damage. Face-off will come to the left of Vickerman. 2:05 to go, second period. Female referee will drop the puck. Patton, Pearson, and Jorgensen. Morella and I can't see, maybe Allen. Comes to the near boards. Jorgensen drives it out. Comes back to Morella. Morella up to Pearson, who gets hammered. Draws a penalty. That's a pretty good hit. When you're 85 pounds, you get pushed down pretty easy. So CC will go on the power play here. 37's not happy. He might get some extra for that. I thought it was a pretty good hit, actually. So for about the last, there's 1:52 on the clock. The penalty's 2 minutes, so there's 8 seconds difference. So we're going to finish the second period here with a man advantage. 5-on-4. It was Sayer, Jones, Morella, Allen, and Klein out there. Try to cut the deficit here. Referee is kind of giving a warning here. 37 got a little upset. Female referee will drop. Sayer popped ahead by Morella. Shakopee sends it out into the CCN. There will not be an icing here because it's not going to make the necessary distance. Comes around to Jones. Jones over his stick. Battle here. Sayer trying to help. Comes out towards Morella. He's going to go around the far side. Hash marks. Morella out front. Jones chops it down to Morella. Back to Jones. Jones over to Klein. Klein to Allen. Allen makes a move. Allen fires it off the Shakopee goaltender's mask. Sayer. Pass to Jones. He cuts back inside. Blocker save. Good shot there by Jones. Jones looking for somewhere to go. Out to Allen. Allen. Over to Klein. Klein walks it in. Dot. Fired in. Blocker save again. Sayer driving himself in there. Some good power play action here. Jones comes to Klein. Tipped in. Sayer tips it just wide left. Up off the glass. Allen will keep it in. Allen. Down to Jones. Sayer's all by himself out front. Blocker save up into the netting. 36 seconds to go in the period. 44 on the penalty. Excellent power play work by CC. Much better than a week or so ago when we got a couple shorties against us. So good to see some improvement there. They will keep the same unit out there. Sayer. Shakopee wins the draw. 64 sends it around to the far side. Morella will chase, and Klein will ultimately get there. Morella with it. Centering pass is tipped away by 25. That guy has been a menace. This is Jones with it. Crosses mid-ice, cuts inside. Jones has it popped away. That's Sayer swatting at it. Watch out. Under 10 seconds to go here. Allen with it. Own end. Sent back out. That should probably do it for the period. All right, so we got 8 seconds left on that number 37 Shakopee penalty. We're going to take a quick break. Let us know if there are any issues or problems other than the score. That was a clear trip. He can be upset about it, but that was a clear trip.
It froze and now it's back on.
Okay, sounds like we maybe had some technical issues. Again, we're always at the mercy of the internet and all sorts of other things. So to reset things here for you, we're just a minute into the third period. 3-1 Shakopee. Shakopee just took a tripping call. We've got a little bit of a different power play unit out there. It's Sayer on the draw. Sends it back to Klein. Cross ice over to Waite. Waite with a little space. He sends it down into Davy's stick. Davy off, ricochets off of Shakopee's skate. He's got it again on his backhand. 64 muscles it out of there. Klein keeps it in. That's Cam bites with it. Back up off the boards to Klein. Klein walks it off of the skate. Klein keeps it in. Well done there by Klein. Sayer chases behind the net. Sayer with it. Sayer tries to get it out into the slot and has it poked away. Klein. Offsides. Let us know if there are any issues with the audio or video. We know we had a little hiccup there. We're still 3-1. 1:18 left on that penalty for Shakopee. It'll be Patton's line out there, so Jorgensen and Pearson with it. Pearson swats at it, misses, comes back out to Morella. Morella over to Allen. Allen with it. He walks it up across the red line. That's Jorgensen. Jorgensen comes over to Pearson. He gives it to Morella. Morella fires a nice shot into the chest of the Shakopee goaltender. Nice pass there by Pearson back to Morella, and he got a good shot. 11:01 to go, 1 minute on that penalty, so 5-on-4 here, CC. Patton's line will stay out. Morella and Allen on the blue line. Patton. Pass out to Morella again. Rips one in high. That is Patton battling for it. Jorgensen tries to help. Jorgensen. Still some time left on this penalty. So Jorgensen battles. Tries to find Pearson in the high slot, and it's intercepted. That was Patton. Nice idea. Just didn't work out. Over towards Allen. Morella and Allen. Morella with it. Morella. Nice pass up to Jorgensen. Jorgensen with it. He takes it into the Shakopee end. He drives around the wide side. Ooh. Just out of Patton's reach. Shakopee smartly lifts it out into the neutral zone, bounces into the CC end. No icing. Morella will gather it. Morella. Morella. Fires one in off the shin pad. Allen tries to help now. Allen, passes from behind. This is Morella now. Allen and Morella combined. Allen chases down number. Nice save there. That's 55 or something for Shakopee. Had a near breakaway, but nice stop. Good stop there by Vickerman again. Centering pass goes off the back of the net. That's Patton. This line looks a little gassed. Some bad things happen here. Pearson over to Johnson. Johnson sends it in to the Shakopee end. They come off of the near boards. That's Jones, tries to hold up. Johnson can't quite get tagged up. 9:17 to go. We're full strength both sides. 3-1 Shakopee. It's been pretty evenly matched here once the initial goals got scored. CC maybe has the edge a little bit. I thought Shakopee might get a little gassed. Johnson on the faceoff. JV helping. Jones. That looked offsides to me. Centering pass. Oh, man. That 25 is a menace. That's Jones battling for it. Somebody's got to hit this guy. Jones sends it over towards Johnson. Johnson's going to turn, send it back off the back wall. Rucker turns in his own end, sent ahead. Shakopee keeps it in. Pad save there by Vickerman. Rucker kicks it forward, up off the skates of Davey. Davey tries to get it to Jones, just behind him. This will be Jones chasing. Send it out, cannot get it out. There, tried to chop it out. This is bad news. Good save. Oh, no. It was loose. Yeah, they're right. But you know what? Can't see it. They called it. We got a whistle. Female referee will drop to the left of Vickerman. Just got a little haphazard in the defensive end there. Shakopee gave us a little bit of a scare. 8:06 to go, third period. I believe that's Sayer with Biller and Cambite. Sayer drives it forward, ends up out at the right point. Fired it in by Shakopee. Klein gets a loose change. Sent back in. That's Waite with it. Sends it up to Sayer. Sayer's got some trailers. Sent in on Shakopee. Ooh! Little bit of a rebound there. Almost popped it back through. 7:47 to go, third period. Some good pressure there by CC. Sayer will take the draw. Biller to his right. Cam Bites to his left. Biller rips one. Pad saved by Shakopee. That's Sayer again. Sent in by Klein, sorry. Biller battles forward here along the far boards. 3 Shakopee guys there. Sayer comes in to help. Shakopee comes out with it. Waite backs up. Pass intercepted by Cam Bites. Here comes 5. Goes in wide around Klein, but he catches back up. Waite now helps. Good job there by Waite. Nice job. Boys are playing really hard here trying to narrow this deficit. Comes out to the point for Shakopee, sent back in. They just want to play keep away at this point. Ooh, watch out. Good traffic there down in front by the CC. Good defense. Sayer gets it out to mid-ice. They need a change. Partial change. No icing. It's waved off. Cam Bites will try to chase it down. Good shoulder there. Get some fresh legs out there with Patton. Cam Bites looks like he might be a little banged up. Comes to Biller. He's got a little space. Biller, short angle shot, wide again. Comes back to Morella with it. Morella fires one into the loose puck. Had some opportunities here for CC. We'll see if we can't get one here in the next few minutes to get this down to a 1-goal deficit. Face-off will come to the left of the Shakopee goaltender. Our female referee will drop it. Patton will take it. Pearson to his right. Jorgensen to his left. Patton. Stalemate at the dot. Comes out with it. Sends it back to Morella. Morella goes cross ice to Allen. I don't think he knew it was coming. Allen drives it down into the zone. Shakopee pops it out to mid-ice. That's Morella regathering it. Spun and pops back out. That's Morella. Tries to go cross ice. Intercepted. Offsides. We'll get the face-off. Come out in front of the CC bench. It'll be the Patton line. So Pearson and Jorgensen with him. Oh, won the draw there. Watch out. Yep, sent in on Victor Minnie. Steers it to the corner. Watch out. Going to have to use some physical action here. Good job there by Patton. Gets it up to Pearson. Ends up in his skates. Sent back in. They cleared the zone, and Rucker will gather it. Link with it. Link off of Jorgensen's skates. Sent back in. Rucker now. Pass to nobody there. Jones pokes at it. Comes in with a head of steam here. They let that go. This is Jones over towards Johnson. He pops it into the Shakopee end off of Jones' shin pad. He's going to battle 64 down in the far corner. Tries to find Davey. He's hassled from behind. That's Klein. Pops it forward. Allen. My apologies. That's Klein. That's Waite. Sends it forward to Johnson. Johnson has it. Comes out to Klein again. Klein fires one in from the point, and we've got a 1-goal game. Klein with a low, hard bullet. I don't think the Shakopee goaltender saw it. So it is now 3-2, under 5 minutes to go. Beautiful shot there by Klein. Always a good idea to get it to the net. Always a good idea to get it to the net, and that's what Klein did. just past the right pad of the Shakopee goaltender. We are 3-2. It should be a good last 5 minutes here, 4.5. Jones, Davey, Johnson. Shakopee comes out with it. Ooh, centering pass. Holy smokes. Dangerous business. Morella. No, wait. Sorry. We'll get things figured out here eventually. That's Wait. Wait sends it up to Johnson. Johnson sends it up off the boards. Davey will chase. We get a partial change for CC. Johnson pokes at it. Shakopee, center ice. Allen back towards Jones. Sent ahead by Shakopee. Allen, big shoulder there. Spins against the boards, then escapes. Shakopee picking up the loose change. 41 rips one. Tipped in. That was a nice play by Shakopee. Good save by Vickerman. Comes out to the left point. Sent back in. Tipped. Klein will regather the loose change. He drives it forward. Across mid-ice. Klein. Jones drives it forward. Ends up in the slot. Stolen by Shakopee. Allen backs up. Allen. Nice back check there. Allen. Head of steam. Allen. We're under 3 minutes to go here, folks. Sent in. Good shot there by Allen. Handled by the Shakopee goaltender. We're at 3 minutes to go. 3-2. Hard-fought game. Well played by both teams. Pretty evenly matched. I'm hoping our stamina can get this thing tied up here. Sayers out there with Biller and Cambites. And Morella and Allen. Sayer comes to the near boards. Biller. Now on around towards Cambite's side. 64 will chase in. Biller's got it behind the net. He chops it forward. Out into the slot area. It's blocked. Loose puck right near the net. Biller comes out with it. Biller sends it out to Morella. Morella chops it forward. Sayer will chase 64. Shakopee is a little tired, I'm telling you. Morella, he's got it in his own end. Ooh, clearing pass is blocked. Intercepted. And Allen gets it back out. Sayer with it. Send it up off the boards. Sayer to Biller. Biller tries a one-timer. Just out of his reach. This will be Morella now. Tries to keep it in and does. Biller with it. Backhand towards the slot. Ends up on Allen's stick at mid-ice. We're 2 minutes to go, folks. Sayer with it. Sayer bangs it up off the boards. Shakopee is dogging it. We are pulling the goaltender. We've got an empty net. 6-on-5. Shot in. Pad save. Kept in by CC. Ends up into the near corner. Far corner. Loose puck. So we're 1:37 to go, and Shakopee just took a penalty. So it's going to be 6-on-4 for the last 1:37 to go here. We're down one. 3-2 Shakopee. This is 37's second trip to the box. So we have an empty net. It's going to be 6-on-4. We'll get to the personnel here in a second. Vickerman's on the bench. Shakopee wants an empty net goal. We're just trying to look to tie it. Shakopee wants an explanation for the penalty. I thought it was pretty clear. Is it an interference or something? He knocked Biller down. Not related to the play. As usual, it doesn't usually go well when you have a chat with the refs. They have the final say. Although Vickerman had a nice little discussion, and he got a goal taken off the board. So hire that kid for your... Looks like they got maybe a 2-10 here. 37 has made a name for himself here today. 6-on-4, minute 37 to go. Sayer on the draw. Let's go, boys. Here we go. Biller. Loose puck. Oh, my goodness. Oh, right to the ice. This is going to suck. You got to be kidding me. 6-on-4 garbage goal. That makes it 4-2. Empty net. Vickerman comes back into the net. There's a minute 27 left on the clock, and it's going to remain a power play. It's going to remain a power play here, so we'll put the first unit out there. Sayer will take the draw mid-ice. That stunk. They had a nice, that puck was right out in front of the slot. Rucker will get the puck in his own end, sent out off the skates of Shakopee. Now towards Biller. Biller's got it. We got a little over a minute to go here, folks. Biller cuts inside, sends one up off the post. That almost made it 4-3. Biller just hit the post, drove it around the far side. We're empty net again. Loose puck. Johnson fires one. No. That was Sayer. I'm sorry. Rucker. Rucker walks one in top of the circle. Fires one wide left. We almost made this a 4-3 game. Down to Biller. Biller backhands one into the Shakopee goaltender's pads. Clock stops at 41 seconds to go. It's 4-2. Empty net. 105 on that penalty. That'll take the rest of the time. Shoot. Boys made a valiant effort here. Going to come up a little short, I think. Sayer will take the draw. He's going to have Jones to his left, Johnson to his left, Biller to his right, Klein behind him. Wins the draw, comes back to Klein on the backhand, loses the handle, and Allen will regather his own end. Allen brings it in, top of the circles, loses it into the corner. Allen out to Klein. Klein rips one into the chest of the Shakopee goaltender. 17 seconds to go. Not the Friday night we were hoping for. Great start this morning. Boys have played very hard, battled back, just going to end up a little bit short. Sayer, draw. Ends up in the near far corner. Biller with it. Biller backhands it behind the net. Klein with it. Couple seconds left here. He has his shot tipped up into the glass. Loose puck. That's going to do it, folks. So our final is 4-2 Shakopee. They got an empty netter. It was closer than the score showed. We had multiple chances. Biller hit the pipe with under 2 to go. Valiant effort by CC. So we'll get one more pool play game, I think. And we'll see where things shake out. But thanks for joining us tonight. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon.